welcome to another video. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do today's. I have had a request for a Contact 101. Now I'm a beginner, so I don't feel like I should really be doing one. It takes me 4 to maybe even 10 tries each morning to get my contact in. I can get them in and I can get them out. So what I thought I'd do today is I would answer the questions I have been given about them, and then I'm not going to be able to show you. I'm not going to show you me putting them in or taking them out, simply because I don't have a tripod or anything, and I'm going to have to wait for my husband to be in to do it with me when Rosie is occupied. Because obviously I don't want her bumping me when I'm trying to put something close to my eye. She's in nursery this morning, so instead of fiddling around, I'm wearing my glasses for the morning, but I will be putting my contact in before I go and pick her up. I'll show you what I've got. So I went to Specsavers for mine. It's a free 2-week trial, and as part of the trial they give you your multi-purpose solution, and they give me my my left and right. So you put your left eye in this one, your right eye in that one. Because of my prescription, it's to correct an astigmatism in my left eye and a little bit of vision. I only have one for my left eye. They don't do a prescription low enough for my right eye. So I only have to put one in. Thank goodness. It takes me long enough to get one in at the moment. But at practice it is getting quicker and quicker. So my contact is currently sitting in there in some solution. So when I do it, I will take it out. I will have really, really clean hands. I will put a cloth down on the kitchen because we don't have a table in our house to do this at, really. And I'll put my mirror, I'll show you my mirror. These were really cheap in Home Bargains, but it's a big ×3 mirror, so I can see what I'm doing. I will describe it to you now. I just won't be able to show you because I don't have anywhere to put my phone and still be able to show you. You wash your contacts. When you take it out, you put it in your palm of your hand, you squirt it with this, and you rub it up and down, like all the ways of the clock, not round and round, and then you swell it back off in this solution, and then you place it in your eye, and then you throw this solution down the sink. I swell it out with a little bit more, and then I leave this to air dry. You don't fill that back up with solution until you're going to put your contact back in it when you take it out. Now, when it comes to putting it in, you put it on the end of your finger, and if it looks like a bowl, this is where it'll be easier when I can get my husband to help. If it looks like a bowl, it's the right way in. If it looks like a bowl with a lip, so if it looks like that, it's the wrong way in. You need to put it the other way in. It needs to be that. It just needs to be a bowl. So when I'm putting mine in, what I was doing wrong, basically I can't shake because I've got to hold the phone. You pull down with one hand, and with the other hand you lift up, and then if you try and poke yourself straight in the eye, you'll blink, 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 blink. So what I do is I look at my nose and I just go for it, because it doesn't hurt to poke yourself gently in the eye, and you feel it. Now what I'm finding at the moment, because my eyelashes are really straight, the contact is catching on the eyelashes if I don't have them high enough, and it's bending it the wrong way in, so I'm really having to make sure my eyes open wide. I also tend to find leaning my head back a bit. They told me in the shop you have to put it on the coloured part of your eye, but you don't. You just need to get it in your eye and it automatically gravitates towards the coloured bit. So you don't have to put it straight on the coloured bit of your eye. It will gravitate to the right area. So what other tips have I got? Yeah, I look towards my nose and I put it in, and then you look down and you look around and it'll finally settle in its place, and then you blink a bit. Mine keeps feeling like I've got something in my eye, so I'm not sure if I've cleaned mine properly or what. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, or whether it's just you get used to contacts because there is something in my eye. It's just a case of getting used to it, like you can feel glasses on your face until you get used to wearing them. Also, Specsavers make you go in for a teach lesson, which means that they watch you put it in, watch you take it out about 2 or 3 times to make sure that you're confident you can do it. Because if you can't get your contacts out, you end up down A&E if the shop's not open. If the shop's open, you can go in and they'll help you take it out. But otherwise, it's an A&E job because you don't leave them in overnight. The ones I have, apparently you can sleep in, but I'd rather not, and they don't want me to for the trial. So I haven't managed to keep mine in the whole length of time that they've requested yet. I had mine in for the first day I was supposed to have for 4 hours, but I did 2. And then the next day I was supposed to do 6, but I think I did 3 or 4. So it's 2 weeks. I will eventually build up to 12 hours. But I couldn't. I was just so worried about getting it back out again on my own that I wanted to have a go. And I also wanted, the first day I think I wanted to take a nap because my husband was home and I was like, can't sleep with it in, so I had to take it out. Now taking it out, I couldn't do. This is why I had to go back. I could get it in, I couldn't take it out. So I'm not going to be able to show you properly. One hand, pull down, and I do this the other way around actually. I do this with this hand. You pull down and you pull up your eyelashes, and then what you do is you push back into your eye, and then you squeeze them together, and it just pops out. So you don't actually have to touch your eye. So you pull them down, one hand down, one hand up, push back into your eye a little bit of pressure, and then squeeze them together, and then that's it. The contact just pops out. I couldn't do the pinch thing. A lot of people just say you pull down, you put your finger, and you pinch your eye, and there it is. And it was just like, no, that's not happening. So yeah. I can't tell you exactly what my prescription is. That was one of the questions I was asked, because I'm not sure, and I'm not sure I put the piece of paper with it in. I'm on a trial, so at the moment I'm not convinced that I'm going to sign up for this. I'm not sure if I like it. If I can get that gritty feeling out of my eye, I probably will. But at the moment I keep feeling like I've got a little bit of grit in my eye while I'm wearing them. So I might go back to the shop and see if that's something I'm doing or if I'm not putting it in quite properly. But it might just be when my eye's drying out. It might just be the contact lens is drying out and it's making it feel. When you do put it in for the trial, as in when you go into the shop and you do the teach, what they don't warn you about the first time, they say it's going to hurt a little bit. It doesn't hurt. It just, you really feel like there's something in your eye. It really makes your eye weep and water, and it's like a big bit of grit suddenly in your eye. That's what it initially feels like when you first put it in. So yeah, be warned if you are going to try them. But otherwise, yeah, the aftercare, you just take it out, you fill it, clean hands again, you take it out and put it, this will already have some solution in it, you put it straight in there and you just screw it up and you put it back in the pot and you whack your glasses on or whatever you're going to do. I sometimes give my eyes a rest from my glasses just for a little bit. I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe if your eyes are dry you can put a little bit of your solution in your eye, because obviously this is going in your eye with your contact lens anyway. Your finger needs to be dry, the contact needs to be wet. So when my husband can film me, I will do a bit more detail of what it looks like on your finger, how to get it on your finger. Mine keeps turning itself inside out, so I'll show you what that looks like as well. But for now, yeah, I'm not going to wear them this morning. I'm going to put them in before I go and pick Rosie up. I think I like them if I can get rid of that gritty feeling. It's an extra cost a month, but mine's half price because I only have one. So yeah, I think I may end up wearing it. It's because I don't want to be grumpy mummy. I do not want. Rosie keeps knocking my glasses, and it's either pay this monthly or save the money to buy a £125 pair of glasses that have the bouncy frame, so when she knocks me it bounces rather than knocks it. So we're trying this for now, and yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my morning off without Rosie. In fact, I'm probably gonna do cleaning, which isn't very exciting, but yeah. So as soon as I can, I will do a video of me putting it in, see if my husband gets some close-ups and stuff. But I'm doing this one separately because I know there's a few people out there who do not want to watch me poking myself in the eye, but there are a few people who do. So this is for the video of people who want to know how you do it, what's going on, but don't want to see the graphics, and then I'll do a separate one so that people can see. But I got to wait for my husband, so I'm not sure when that'll be. So for now, I'll say ta-ta from me and ta-ta from the Rosie Bear.